So lovely. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex Morning Call. I'm really happy to have you here, our daily morning show here on my own, independent from any broker actually, and as a successor from the morning briefing show from Admirals, because I got replaced there with Theo. He's continuing 3 times a week. And the difference is just more analysis, and we are traders, and I'm still focused on my trades and not analysis or not analyzing the markets. I'm just a real trader, because I have learned in my own trading career, we don't make money with analyzing, interpreting, or explaining. We make money with buying and selling. And if you understand that we working here in a zero-sum game, you work with mathematics, you have to work with a mathematic edge, and analyzing, interpreting, explaining is not buying and selling. So today is Thursday, still July 21st. My name is Marcus from DowHow Trading, and every important links to your own logical education you will find below the video. So I'm looking forward to talk to you. We want to talk about the most important points, and yeah, just follow me. And if you have any questions, so feel free to come into to type in the chat here on YouTube. Johan, good morning. Nice to see you here. And on YouTube, Alexandro, Ariel, Albert, I'm really happy to see you here. Okay, so before we start, we have to see the risk disclaimer. Trading with stocks and financial assets can expose your capital to substantial risks, possibly even beyond the capital you have invested. Trading is not suitable for everyone. Investment successes as well as profits from the past do not guarantee success in the future. Please be aware of this. Okay, come to the numbers for today. And Japan is already done. There was the rate decision this morning at 5 o'clock. Previous minus 0.1, prediction minus 0.1, actually minus 0.1. So there is no changing about Japanese yen. Today is a kind of interesting day, and maybe a little bit more volatile day, because we expect at 2:15 German time, the ECB interest rate decision. So actually we have 0%, but we expect that the market is expecting around 25 points higher. Maybe some voices and some opinions said, there's a kind of thinking about 50 pips, 50 points. But everything what is higher than 50 points should be a really, really big surprise. So, and then the market is going to be reacting highly and badly volatile. So be aware of this, that Euro and ECB going to be acting together today. And of course, then the policy statement and the press conference at 2:45. So I can tell you what I'm doing today. I don't trade Euro today, especially, or I would say I don't open a trade today in Euro so close to the rate decision. I want to wait until the rate is over, the decision is over. I want to wait until the press conference is over. And then when the moment all algos are through the market and the big traders heard about the decision and about the press conference, then they will start again with trading, and then we can have it. Then we can check the charts again for thinking about a new trade, by the way. Pitya, good morning. Ute, good morning. Philip, Thomas, nice to have you here. Feel free to ask your questions. Okay, let's go. And we start with the DAX. Oh my gosh. So first of all, you see point of control changed a bit, but not that much. Here, just a bit here, up to 12,969. So there is actually a point of control, but not that much. Maybe the price will remain at this level here, 13,316.15 roundabout. There is a kind of bit of volatile zone, volatile zone here, not so far away from the current point of control. But you see the market is accepting slowly higher prices. You could see how the point of control is switching, and they're switching the volume from the DAX, and you see it's going to be a little bit higher, and the market is expecting higher prices. This is a kind of thinking that the trends are going on. And, you know, if you understand that where we are in 4-hourly chart, just a couple of minutes, we will see, and then you will know why the price is going on. So what's about the trend in our trades? And, you know, I told you yesterday about my time schedule. I missed too many signals in 15 minutes. So I have to protect my account. That's my first directive in my own trading. So therefore, I stopped trading 15 minutes, but I show you what you can do, and you just have to follow. So yesterday I said, look, there was a new trend, downtrend, while the long trend was still valid at this moment, yesterday, 10:13. So there was a short possibility. And in the third trend arm, there was still a new possibility to go short here again. And in the second trend arm and the third one, you were able to make money, at least not to make in a loss. Here in the fourth trend arm, number 4, there was a great start again, but now you can see, okay, this fourth trend arm is not longer working. So sometimes it is, but you see that's the pressure on the buyer side, and buyers are back in the market. The long trend was broken here, and maybe now we will see a new uptrend. And if you can see this new uptrend, then don't forget the next correction is yours. And then it's the second trend arm, and the second trend arm has the highest probability for going long. Joban, good morning. Nice to see you here. I guess first time here on YouTube, right? Here on my Forex Morning Call. Thanks for having you here in the show. So therefore, next 15 minutes, but just I want to recommend stay on the sideline, because the ECB rate decision will have also big impact to the DAX, especially the lower time frames. So you don't violate the rule of mathematics, or you don't violate the rule of probability when you stay on the sideline while we have this big impacts and we expect this big impact. It's not kind of violate the rules. It's just thinking and acting a kind of smart trading, because, you know, we always can go into the chart or into the trend between the second and the fourth trend arm. Yeah. So carefully protect your money is the first place in trading. Let's come to the higher time frames. I'm personally trading higher time frames in 4-hourly chart, but you can replace the rules in every time frame. But you know, I don't violate the rules, and therefore I cannot miss a signal. If you understand the law of probability, then you know why you cannot miss a signal. Okay, let's come. And DAX 40. So here we go, guys. We should open a trade here at the point 2. I want to open a trade here because that's my second trend arm. There is a correction, and in the second trend arm, if the correction is not going higher, you see, if the correction is not going higher, lower in this case than 38%, then entry at the point 2. Okay, so therefore I set a pending order, stop sell in case that the trend will continue. And if I realize that the point of control actually is up 15,724 points, then you know what kind of trend we could expect. But you know, we don't make money with could and should and would and might and maybe. We make trades with buying and selling. So guys, the rules are there. In DAX 40, I set my pending order on the way up. Yeah, stop loss below the last 0.3, quite far away. Calculate your money, because there will the trend break. So I can trail my stop when I'm in profit. So will DAX be affected by the ECB? I guess. By the way, I don't care, but I guess it's kind of depending how many points the ECB will rise the rate. It's kind of depending, but I guess in the lower time frames, DAX is always acting, is always affected by the ECB. But you know, as a trend follower and price follower, I don't interpret. I just know that there will be an effect, but how much? To be honest, I don't care. Dow Jones. Dow Jones, yeah, you see, now it was the next run and I took the money here. I trailed my stop loss. I took the money here. Now I'm in the fourth trend arm and I have a pending order again here to speculate on still the next trend continuation because I know where is my volume zone, where is the point of control. Oh, yeah, you know why? Point of control is 34,777. We are still deep in the green zone, which means the current price is relatively cheap. And you know, the fair value price is 34,777. So, and you know, that's a kind of guarantee. Either the price will go back to the point of control. This is a kind of guarantee because there's just one exception. When the point of control moves to another price level. But actually, if I see the market profile, the next zone, volume zone is here at the point of low. So, and if the price is going up to the point of low, that's the next winner. So I don't care. That's really cool. I love it, by the way. I love the logic in trading. This is why I always recommend, please make a proper education. And guys, I understand when you ask a question, what is a kind of proper education? Because trading and being a trader is not an official job you can learn on a university or at the school, because trading is a completely private stuff. So how you can figure out what is a proper education or not, or who is a good teacher or a reliable teacher, a trustful teacher, how can you figure it out? Simple. Think about your school. Think about the university. If you think about your own professor, then you know your professor, maybe you must not like him, but you know your professor had his own education and he's understanding his own stuff. And there is no difference to trading. You know, trading, I should say trading includes over 90% marketing and advertisement. Because as my teacher taught me, it's much more easier to make money with trading than at the stocks. Because if you make money with the trading, then you sell expert advisors, you sell an idea, you sell whatever there is, but you don't trade by yourself. But it's much more harder, and it's really, really much more important to make money at the stocks with your own trading, because real trading requires a lot of development and a lot of processing and working with yourself, with your heart, with your discipline, with your emotions. So if you want to figure out what is a good teacher, first of all, you should like him. A teacher can really damn it good, can be really, really good. But if you don't like him, because it's not sympathetically, then you will never learn something. So first of all, you have to like him. I think you should like him. And the other part, you should talk to him. It's important that you can get a call or a Zoom meeting before you invest your lifetime and your money in an education. And point number 3 is your teacher should be successful with your own trading, because it makes no sense if he teaches you something, but he's not successful in his own trading. Yeah, that does not mean that he has to make 100% every month. That's stupid. That's kind of idiotic, or 100% every year. Yeah, but he should prove you with a real account, no back tests. Yeah, no 3-month trading. Oh no, I made a profit with this trade. No. If you want to figure out if a teacher or a mentor or coach is really successful, let you show a real account more than 1 year, at the best 3 or 5 years, then you know this could be a good teacher. So figure it out by yourself. But this is the 3 points I can give you if you want to figure out what is a proper education. And always, in my private opinion, I'm happy for my education because my teacher taught me the logical way in trading. And with logic in your mind, you can control your emotions. So next one, Bitcoin. Lovely. Look, a big, big winner. Entry in the second trend arm. And you can see the downtrend in Bitcoin is broken. We had 10 trend arms. Now the trend is broken finally. And now the main trend is facing down upwards. I made a lovely trade here. I trailed the stop, took the money, and now I'm waiting for a re-entry. Cool stuff, right? That's simple trading, really simple trading. Gold. Oh my goodness. Gold is going down again, and I guess it will be a little bit affected by the ECB today. So I want to wait until this candle is over, and then I will trail my stop loss into the profit because I don't want to risk too much money today. So let's come to EURUSD. And you see, I made a lovely trade with the short. Wonderful, a lot of points, pips, money. And here we go. I opened the trade here again. Then I could see there was no trend continuation here. And I see, it's not really working for me. And I know there's the ECB decision. So I took the money, trailed the stop, took the money. And basically now I'm waiting for a re-entry. But I thought last night we had a little bit more volatility. And therefore I was expecting that we see a trend continuation. But now I delete the order. Because, you know, even in 4-hourly chart, there could be a high effect. There could be high volatility today. And I don't want to pull into the market when we have a big spike up and then the price is going down. Because ECB is always available for stupid decisions and for unexpected things. And, you know, as a trader, you should expect the unexpected things in trading. Yeah. So therefore, just wait until everything is over and then we can think about. But basically, I would say point of control is quite far away on the upper side. So, and I would say basically long to buy. Yeah. So that's the top instruments I'm watching here. And no questions here so far. Okay, let's come to my running trades and how we can manage them. We start with Aussie New Zealand dollar. Aussie New Zealand dollar, I have 2 trades open. So first, you see the red one is the short. Therefore, I open a short here in direction of the trend. But also, there was a long position, a long trend, and I opened a long trend here also, long trade also. So now it looks like that the long will continue, and I set my alarm here at this last soft stop here, less high. If the price is will hit this red line, then I trail my hard stop with to the candle which triggers the soft stop. Then I close the short and long is running. But still be aware that the short is still valid. Yeah, and you know, we are in the second trend arm and you should be prepared. Maybe it's not, it's, you know, probability. Second trend arm, 70% probability that we finally see a trend continuation. So let's see. Thanks God, we are logical traders. Thanks God, we don't have to interpret. We don't have to analyze. What do we have to do? You know, we have to follow. We are trend followers and not price or trend predictioners. Something like this. Okay, next one. Canadian JPY, still in profit. Lovely. One shot and second shot, second attempt here. Stop loss is in profit. We cannot lose money, so just let it go for the moment. Canadian Swiss, yeah, also 2 trades open. So because we are in a short, second trend arm, big second trend arm here. Therefore, I open the trade here in case that we see a trend continuation long, a short, sorry. And the long is in the fourth trend arm. And therefore, I'd open a trade here again for the long side. Long stop loss here, short stop loss above the last 0.3. Let's see which one will continue. By the way, I don't care. Now Euro Swiss. Yeah, Euro Swiss is not Euro dollar. So maybe we see a little bit or maybe a volatility there, but I have a stop loss trailed here to, and now that was in the middle of the night when I went to bed yesterday. I don't want to lose the money. So now I can put it back to the 0.3 and I set my soft stop here. And if we will hit the price, then I will go out again. So, and now we're coming back to my entry. Let's see, it's the second trend arm, the highest probability. We will see what happens. Euro pound, almost same procedure. Second trend arm, that was the first chart. I trailed a hard stop, took the money a bit. Then in the second trend arm, I opened the trade again. And now just waiting, My soft stop is here at this price. As long as we don't have a price there, I don't have to act. Pound Aussie, coming back a little bit in loss. But you know, this is my second trend arm. You can see second trend arm here. Yeah, and we were high in the profit, a high in the correction, and still waiting that we see a trend continuation. So stop loss above the last 0.3. And yeah, it's a kind of hard to see a soft stop, but to be honest, let's wait. Let's wait. There's so much space on up and down, so we can act manually. Pound JPY. Here you go. Here we go. Still in the trend, third trend arm. Entry there, take the money there, re-entry there. Let's see what happens next. Mihai, what is BRKA? What is this? This is a share. So pound dollar, that was a short attempt. It wasn't working. Now we have a long entry there. Stop loss below the last 0.3. Let's see. Okay, that's my running trades for the moment. And first of all, I want to answer your questions, because there's a question about sugar. So let's see sugar. We have just one trend. The downtrend is done, and there's a long run. There's a running trend in a second trend arm. Kind of carefully, because sugar came back really hard and really deep in the correction. But as long as the trend will not break here at the last 0.3, and you see a balance candle, entry on the long side. Really simple on the right side of the chart. Okay. Berkshire. Okay, I have to check if I find it here. Let's see. BRR. Berkshire Hathaway. No. Again. Oh, I hate this stupid thing here. Yeah, okay. Really. Yeah, here we go. So let's go to this share. In for all it charge. Yeah, a bit late, I would say. A bit late. So the short, oh my gosh, the short was really awesome. The short was really awesome. Oh my gosh, a lot of money in the short. But now the short will break here. Short will break at 319 and a little bit late because the breakout was happening yesterday. So perfect entry was a couple of days before. This is forward chart, yeah. End of July, end of June here, there was a perfect entry, or latest here. That was last week. There was the chance. And now it's a little bit too late because the breakout is already happening. So I hope you are still long. Okay, so that was my part. That was this part. What do I have on my watch list? Let's go. We have Aussie Canadian dollar, just waiting for a re-entry. Aussie Swiss. Oh, this is running. Aussie Swiss is actually running. Because it's yeah, long here. Exactly. Yes. Let's see. Exactly. Yeah, there is the long. Little bit higher spread. So therefore, that's the opening and stop loss below the last 0.3. Then Aussie JPY. Still waiting for a re-entry. Coffee, to be honest, actually, it's not really interesting. Crude oil, just waiting for an entry long at the 0.2. Swiss JPY, waiting for re-entry. Euro, oh, Euro JPY is still working. Again, here we go. Entry here, re-entry again, stop loss, last 0.3. Euro Canadian dollar waiting for a re-entry here. Maybe Euro Canadian dollar is not so affected by the ECB today. Euro New Zealand dollar actually is not really interesting. US dollar JPY, oh, it's open. US dollar JPY is open with a long stop loss below the last 0.3 and be prepared for a possible short also. And New Zealand JPY waiting for a re-entry. New Zealand dollar waiting for entry at the 0.3, re-entry also. And US dollar Canadian dollar, small correction, waiting for the entry at the 0.2. And New Zealand dollar Canadian dollar waiting for entry on the short side. So you see, we have a lot of things to do. Really, really a lot of things. So be prepared in case you can do this also. And yeah, that was my part, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining this session. I hope we see each other tomorrow again, or you come to the Traders Yard group, free access, and feel free to get in touch with me whenever you have questions. Whatever there is, we can talk about really everything. And with this in your mind, I wish you a lovely trading day. Be careful, have courage, and be kind. And as always, may the logic be the rules of the logic, the power, the force of the logic be with you. I'm Marcus Gabel from DowHow Trading, and your links to your education you will find below the video. See ya tomorrow.